Good morning to you. I am Mark Sudduth, and here's what's up in the tropics for Friday, the 8th of July, 2022. Good news to report as we head into the weekend. The tropical Atlantic, the Caribbean, and the Gulf all going to be nice and quiet over the next several days. So we move on to the Eastern Pacific, where we still have Bonnie, and what a journey Bonnie has had coming off of Africa more than 2 weeks ago, traveling all the way across the Atlantic basin as a very vigorous tropical wave, finally developing in the Southwest Caribbean where it became Bonnie, crossed Central America, kept that name, and developed into a hurricane in the Eastern Pacific, and it is still a hurricane today, although it is weakening well to the south and west of the Baja Peninsula. And we have a couple of other areas, as you see there, one red, one yellow, a high and low chance of development, respectively. The good news is, despite all the activity in the Eastern Pacific, everything seems to be moving on off to the west and west-northwest, so no direct impacts expected for Mexico. Look at that satellite animation courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Enjoy it while it lasts. Nice and clear for the most part all across the deep tropics through the Caribbean Sea. I know you guys need the rain in some of those islands down there. Some don't, some do, but it is pretty dry right now. Just a couple of spotty showers here and there, but nothing at all on a large scale, and that includes the Gulf of Mexico. We do have a front that came off the east coast that's draped over the northwest Atlantic. Once in a while you can get development off of these old dead fronts, but I don't see anything in the computer models to indicate as such with this particular situation. The vorticity signature just basically confirms what the satellite picture shows there. This is also a satellite picture, it's just a different product. Nice and quiet, no real concentrated areas of vorticity in the Atlantic, although the Eastern Pacific, as we talked about, is quite busy with a few areas out there, including, of course, Bonnie. Now, it is certainly nice what we have going on right now with everything being nice and quiet, but our good friend Ben Knoll saying, look, it's going to change. Large-scale rising motion is forecast to focus over Africa and the Indian Ocean late July on into August, and that will increase the odds for Atlantic tropical storm and hurricane development. Sinking air will eventually settle in to the Pacific, and that'll shut things down there. So it looks like, and a lot of people are starting to talk about this, looking at the guidance that once we get past, let's say, the 20th of this month, I think things are going to start to look a little bit more busy. And then once we get into August, I think that the lid is going to come off, and we're going to have a very busy time of it. So enjoy the peace and quiet while we can, and do something to prepare. Get ready as best you can, because it's coming after this lull comes to an end. All right, at least now, though, the weekend and the next several days looks nice and quiet. That is it from me for today. No hurricane outlook and discussion later today. We covered it all here. So you all have a great weekend. As always, thanks for tuning in to What's Up in the Tropics. I'm Mark Sudduth. I'll be back with more for you tomorrow morning.